how much should the average man be able to fix a car? Like, what should they be able to do? Like, obviously, like people say, like the spark plugs, they say tires, oil,
I could change a
fluids.
tire, and I've done
You've done wiper fluids.
I've done wiper fluids. I've added oil to the car, and I've replaced it.
You've added oil.
I've replaced the what are the little fuses? I've done that.
Welcome to the Iced Coffee Hour Red Pill edition. This is how much should an average man know how to work on a car? I think
at what line should they go to a mechanic?
I think they should understand their own limits. They should understand when, because I'm not one of these guys that say like, well, you got to figure it out, and you never want to ask for directions, or because you're macho man or blah blah blah. I think if you are confident in doing something, or like if you watch a YouTube video and you are empowered by that. If you watch a Chris Fix video and you're like, hey, actually, I could change, my differential oil or my clutch or something like that, then I think you should go for it. Because even if you don't do it, even if you don't finish it or whatever, you've still tried something that you've gotten out of your comfort zone. I think the ability for a person to work on a car only comes from them being able to say, I don't know how that works, but I'm going to figure it out.
But what like if we're gonna
like a baseline,
if we're gonna get like the red pill answer, like what should a man know how to do?
So change a tire. It's change a tire is 100%, because if you don't know how to change a tire, and then your wife or girlfriend or your partner don't know how to change a tire.
If she calls you, hey, can you change a tire? You're like, I'm a little busy right now. She's like, I know you're not.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, I'll send someone over. She's like, please come help me.
The only saving grace is that a lot of new cars now don't have spare tires. So you'd have to call AAA anyway, or you'd have to there's a lot of ways out of it. I think at the very least, change a tire, make sure you have good tire pressure, things like that. I don't think you need to go and do spark plugs or like your own oil changes. It would be good to do that, but like things like, I'm going to go warm up the car and make sure the battery's not dead. Like how to jump a car. Things like that, like jump a car from another car without, destroying your electrical system, red to red, black to black.
Should every man know how to drive manual?
Yes. I think so. I think it is, it's not that it's a manly thing to do. I just think that it is a skill that is easier than you think to learn, and you never know when you'll need it. And also in today's society, if you get to a point where, let's say you go to a different country and then you have a car that you're renting and you're like, oh, I didn't know it was manual. It's no problem. Not a problem. And then you just feel like, okay, I'm glad I learned that. Mm-hmm. And this also goes for women in terms of manual, because turns out pressing pedals and shifting gears is not just a man thing. Women can also do this. So I think driving manual is a really good skill to have. But as far as a man, whatever goes into the sort of ethos of providing, providing or protecting. If your car is in a vulnerable spot, like if your tire blows and you're on
issues.
Yeah, you're on the side of the road. Let's say your wife is on the side of the road. You don't want her on the side of the road. So you're going to go out and you're going to be the person that protects her from this vulnerability. You'll go out and you also don't want to change stuff on the side of the road, but it's better you than her,
mm-hmm.
So I think that's probably it. But there's no line where it's well, you changed fuses. Well, how about the fusible links? How about that? You whatever you feel comfortable with, and if you feel emboldened to go more, hey, maybe I'm gonna change out a seat, or maybe change out some buttons on my center console, or maybe I want to paint this or whatever. Go for it. I think just having that ability and want to problem solve and be out of your comfort zone, and then when you actually get it done, you're like, that felt pretty good. I think that's a thing that I would like more men to have.